Alright, hello, we're back. And going against some of the advice that I got online or on YouTube, watching someone else's video, they more or less said don't bother with bounties, but I think just by doing some of the bounties that I did, I've come really close to getting a pretty good ancient legendary build. I am still missing a pair of gloves. I mean, these are okay, obviously, as long as I don't use any of the set abilities. But there's a better pair of gloves called St. Archu's Gauge that I'm gonna be getting as soon as I can. And these also aren't bad, but I would rather have the illusory boots. I think they do a better job for me. That damage I think is pretty negligible. I just don't think it does all that much. Although it might be good for helping to keep that bonus going, because it'll be doing damage and maybe it'll help out a little bit in that regards. So the biggest thing though now is I've run low on forgotten souls. I had like 1,200 of them, something like that. I used them all up trying to get that. Now I can try to, I guess, use my death breath with some of these crafting materials here to, I guess, upgrade some rares to try and once again get some of the items I'm looking for. Probably, I guess it'd be gloves at the moment. I thought I'm gonna do that right now. I got some blood shards to spend. Was going with ring, but
fate smiles on you today.
Problem with using blood shards for rings is that it's 50 per ring. Just gloves are a little bit better deal. Only 25, so let's try a few gloves.
Don't forget, luck always changes. See you soon. Do come back again. Well, isn't that
I'm
nice?
overburdened.
Alright, let's try upgrading a few of these. See, I've got it in my cube at the moment, but I'd rather have the actual gloves on and then have something else in the cube here. I mean, I've got lots and lots.
You're imaginative, aren't you?
Chances are low, but you never know.
You have access to a wondrous artifact of old, and that's what you want to do with it. Very well.
Already got one of them, I think. I don't think I'll ever use Corpse Explosion.
Not what I would do, but when has that stopped you? If that's what you want.
Oh, it's not what I want.
You're imaginative, aren't you? If that's what you want.
Looks like mine are a tiny bit better.
Very well.
That's what I want. Just want it to be ancient legendary.
I suppose that would work. Not the worst idea. Not quite.
Ha 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 ha! Booyah! That 131's a little on the low side, but it's ancient legendary. It is exactly what I was looking for. And I got some more. Now I've got a few more Forgotten Souls for some more reforges if I need to. I mean, I understand what the other guy was saying. He said, don't bother doing bounties because your items may naturally drop. So if you spend a lot of resources trying to get some items and then it just naturally drops, then you've wasted all those resources. For instance, this one might have naturally dropped at some point. Alright, so if it does, then I wasted all the resources on this item here. But the problem I have with that is that how long was I gonna have to wait for this one to naturally drop? I was gonna have to wait a while, I think. And so that's kind of, you know, once I've got most of the main items I'm looking for, okay, then I'm gonna stop doing bounties and probably wait until more or less till the end. But right now there's 3 main builds I'm trying to create, and doing it the way I just did, even with the blood shards and the upgrading, is still pretty unlikely. The chances are low that I'm going to get them, the item I'm looking for, but it's better, much better chance than just randomly dropping. How long would I have had to have waited for this item to randomly drop? And then the reforging is even better because you're just getting the same item back. So, I don't know, I think this was a pretty good deal here. I'm going to take out the life per hit. What can I get for that? I can get critical hit chance. That's really good critical hit damage right there. Cold resistance is nice too for those frozen creatures that I normally come into contact with. Armor is pretty good too. I might just stick with armor. Wow, so when it comes to damage, that critical hit chance, 9%, it looks like, I guess it's a hell of a lot better than critical hit damage. We're losing 15%. Let's see if I can get a critical hit chance in there. Maybe it's just because at the moment it's actually just pretty low, just naturally. I don't have very many items to give me that. Maybe that's why it's so much better. Alright. But the more important thing is now I can put a different item in my doobie cubie. For instance, with I know with the bounties, one of the ones I really like to have, these gloves of worship here, they're always fun. try Core to the Sherma.
Where's my wife? Is she all right?
Even Grelm's buff might be nice just for that extra run speed. I'll keep my bonus.
Where's my wife? Is she all right?
Well,
Children see me like this.
well, a lot of choices. None of them I don't think are going to be super good. I think what I did the season before last was I went with cold with everything. Even with the Grim Sith, I didn't use Cursed Sith. I just went with cold here. Could try that, but I don't have Frostburn yet. I had Frostburn.
Prophet did not mention what a bore you can be.
Well, I think I am going to do another bounty run, so just because I want to get a few more of these, I'm really low on the area War Tapestry, so I'm going to put...
Have you spoken to Auric?
Not yet. What does one say to an
Nothing about the bounty run is that they're fun.
I suppose.
A little bit of a change.
Hello.
I only got one pair. Did I get rid of my other pairs? Yes, I did. Usually I keep at least one as a spare. I just didn't do that this time. Alright. I'll be getting another one. This is my cube.
Tell Captain Hale. I'm sorry.
You have access to a wondrous artifact of old.
That's not going to help me
What you
yet.
want to do with it?
Let's do the well, yeah, I'm going to do the bounty run right now. All right, well, pull that safe. Before I do that, let's go with that one for now. It's might help me a little bit with the that molten wildebeest. Alright, so let's save this. This is gonna be my new legacy build. Rathma has blessed me. Now, I was using the Anarius. This is going to be virtually the same thing, except, of course, no unity. I'm going to put diamonds back in here. I won't have Nagel Ring. That's gonna hurt. Maybe it won't matter too much. I hate giving up Nagel Ring. I hate losing out on that 41% better chance to find magic items. I'll just try it once or twice. Go with Crispin's Sentence. Gloves of Worship. Got it. I probably don't need Nemesis braces for a bounty run, but I just don't really have a better pair of bracers. Alright, well, all in all, I think this should work out pretty well. I am missing out on the Unity, but You know, just hopefully I'll still be, should still be okay. I mean, should be at least comparable to this build right here. Just missing out on the Nagel ring. That's the main thing. Okay, and I didn't have Unity obviously going in there anyways. Maybe I don't need this. Maybe I can go back to spawning a health globe. Yeah, what the heck? Let's just go with that. Alright, let's save this as my legacy bounty. I thought I already had one here. Guess it was an RS bounty. Alright, let's give it a try. Quick bounty run. Sorry I'm taking so long here doing this, but... I'm not gonna do a lot of bounty runs, but I'll just at least do a few.
An ally has left. My foes grow weaker.
Why would someone leave? Let's try the hard one. Act 3 is almost always the toughest. Destroy, kill. I'm gonna really miss my Nagel ring.
That foe will die.
Kill all enemies in the forward barracks. If I can find them, I'll kill them. I'm afraid not. I must have a corpse. That is not possible. horrible. Oh. There's not enough creatures around. Got a couple.
That is not possible.
There's someone else over here. There's someone I just heard something. Oh, did I get it? Oh, I got it already. Cleanse the coist chest. Be doing good if I can find at least a one shrine. My gloves of worship.
I can bring that down. All must serve the cycle. This world can abide you no longer.
Any of them like that, where they just don't run after me or come to me, I can never do ones like that. They just take too much. It takes too long for me to run around and get them all. I don't want to do that one yet. Ah, come on. haven't seen one shiny. Oh, come on.
I'm afraid not.
A few of these things, though, help me out with my level.
This world can abide you no longer.
Just go back and carry these items here. Someone's already there. Well, I think I can safely give up at least some defense for some kind of running speed. You know, I might even be able to give up this for that blood rush and then get the extra running speed. Or maybe even just give up that life per second for
An ally has left.
extra
My
movement
foes
speed
grow
too.
weaker.
At least for the bounties anyways.
material, it's been interesting for me to see all of these places where you and the Nephilim journeyed. I've heard so much about your adventures with Leah and Cain. I almost feel like I was there.
They were trying times.
They were trying times. Nothing good. Barbarian. Alright, so let's try that. So I'm gonna do another bounty run. But I'm gonna switch out thy flesh sustained for increases my movement speed, so I'll gain an extra 15% of my movement speed.
An ally has left. My foes grow weaker.
Just realized something. This might be not set to its highest either. Yeah, see? None of my items give me any movement speed, so I needed to have more in here. That was hurting me for my movement speed also. Alright, so now I should have a good bit more movement speed. Probably about the best I can do for movement speed. Save it. Spend some of this. What am I looking for now? I think this build is pretty much complete except for the illusory boots. I need to have ancient legendary for those, but I think I'm not going to try to reforge those, I don't think. I mean, I could, but those will just drop naturally when I do bounties, hopefully. Why is that still only 9%? Wow, did I not have this? I just looked at that. Did I not have this? I've got to have both of those. Because that's 25% less damage if I don't have that up to maximum. How did that get down to... How did that get down to 19%? Must be one of my rings, huh? Critical hit damage. I could have sworn I had it higher than 19%. And I got 9% there, but I also got 9% here. There's 5%. That's damage. I just could have sworn I was a lot higher than that. Some of this stuff I could change out. Let me just change out this. Let's see if I can get something like that.
Let us fight this evil together.
Let's just say poison. See if I can get movement speed back in here. There we go. So now I can put those Paragon points back. So movement speed should be at 25%. Okay, so then I'm going to gain an extra 15% when this is stacked up. So I should be running a good bit faster. My poison skills, which is my Grim Sith, will deal more damage. This just concerns me a little bit. I always thought my critical hit chance was a lot higher than that. I mean, that's not bad, but... Can't get critical hit in this. Let me, main thing is critical hit chance doesn't help out these two at all, because this already goes up to 100% critical hit chance. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I don't mess around with that too much. That's probably why. Alright, let's just stick with this for now. Alright, I'll be right back.